The Servant Universe is a place where humanity has changed into servants due to the grain, also known as space dust, in the universe. Humans had to evolve similar to that of the world of Notes, resulting in servants populating the universe, leaving a few humans to serve as masters until there's only one left, Tokyomi Tosaka, mage turned archaeologist. There is a place called the Origin Universe, acting as a shrine for a goddess who was defeated by Tokyomi and 7 servants. The goddess made Sigurd and Calamity Jane live for hundreds of years before being split into 2 halves, taken in by Tokyomi. Unsure if he could raise both of them, he chose to raise the evil one, putting the good one to sleep. On her 14th birthday, he was killed. The good one was taken in by the evil Shinkage Ryu, while the evil one escaped on his ship, becoming a bounty hunter. What differentiates them is that Space Ishtar is the evil one, and the one called Astarte is the good one, even if they're raised as the opposite. Acting as an evil leader, Astarte is not that evil, giving vacations and rewarding people with dislikes, which is a currency for some. Astarte travels to Chaldea to kidnap the master, confused by their unsurprised reactions, them knowing that their Ishtar was going to show up anyway, which confused her, and them planning to use the master as a sacrifice for the Shinkage Ryu's plan to revive the goddess and control the universe. She treated them kindly with her cold demeanor, showing she's not as evil as she may claim, and as expected, she's still bad with technology, sending the master off to the closest inhabitable planet by accident, because this is Rin we're talking about. The master meets X after falling from the sky. Again, Astarte puts a bounty on their head, and they encounter Jane and Space Ishtar, traveling through space to stop the Shinkage Ryu and find a way to get the master back home, facing many foes, allied and unallied, with the Shinkage Ryu, as well as taking a detour to Ishtar's old school, where the first encounter commences. They eventually reach the base of their enemy, but they are captured after Sigurd defeats them. Later freed, the 2 Ishtars face off one last time. Everyone arrives in the Origin Universe, which acts as the goddess's altar, which is the entire space. Having been revived, the Shinkage Ryu have accomplished their goal, using Astarte as the main component, hoping that her loyalty will transfer over. But the goddess preferably wants her revenge on the inhabitants of the Servant Universe for what they did. The 2 halves combined to become a new goddess, facing the original one on equal terms, throwing attacks as big as galaxies at each other. And the new goddess comes out victorious. Using her newfound power, Ishtar sends the master back to Chaldea, where the Ishtar we know and maybe love, Ereshkigal and Mash, are discussing what to do next after what happened, and the master has many stories to tell them about their adventure in the Servant Universe, while the survivors of this big adventure go about their normal lives within the Servantverse, ending this story that may or may not have happened, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Who's to say?